Hi guys, how you doing? Here I am with another Star Trek Online walkthrough. Haven't been able to do one for a couple of days. My son, bless him, has hogged the computer. The teachers went on strike yesterday and he managed to snag him a day off of school, bless him. So I've not got a look in. Hello, if you're new to my channel and what I do, thank you for finding me and watching this. Please subscribe because there's lots more content on Star Trek Online I hope you find useful. Anyway, to it. Today we're going to look at ship loadout again. You probably saw one of my earlier videos creating a ship with next to no budget, the weapons to put on it and everything else. I thought today it would be nice to have a look at something a little bit more familiar. You probably recognise this class of ship if you're into Star Trek. It's a Sovereign Class Starship. It's actually one of the destroyer classes within Star Trek Online. I've had it for a little while, but I've really just been playing with the loadout and various other things. So let's have a look. Go up here, and we go in now. There we go. USS Gainsborough Assault Cruiser. Now, I usually name things after all the roads that I've lived in the past. That's just my thing. Other people have theirs. Let's have a look at the loadout. Weaponry, I've been playing around with this for ages, but some of the forums I've been reading and the comments from other players, the most powerfulest weapon seems to be anything plasma-based. So I've stuck with that weapons loadout for my ship here. Two forward plasma beam arrays, Mark 12s on the front, with quantum torpedoes. Again, people seem to favour those as being quite a heavy damage dealer. Another one I've played around with in the past is transphasic torpedoes, and also transphasic torpedo cluster launchers, which are quite effective as well. But with this loadout, I've just opted to stay with the quantum torpedoes. On the back end, I've just put 4 plasma beam arrays, a couple of Mark 11s and a Mark 12 in there as well. The idea being, I charge straight into the enemy and give them 4 at the front and then broadside them with all the plasma beam arrays. Seems to be quite effective. If we have a look at the tactical consoles, I've only got 3 slots there. I've put a 0-point quantum chamber in to try and give my quantum projectiles a little bit more of a damage hit. As you can see there, it's 20% more. And a couple of plasma infusers to bump up the damage points for the plasma weapons. Science consoles, we've got 2 of them. So I've just worked on the shield regeneration rate. We've got 2 of them there. Both the same, given a 13.1% regeneration rate increase. 13.1 and 13.1 is 26.2, so that's quite nice. The engineering consoles, we've got 4 slots there, so I opted to go for hull armour. I figured ablative, that was probably the best for my needs, giving me a fairly good resistant rating for phaser disruptor, plasma and tetrion. That seems to be, you know, most of what I end up facing when I fly around looking for stuff. Usual devices, shield batteries, engine batteries, weapon batteries, auxiliary batteries. You can buy these at the exchange, or you can get them in random drops as well. So, you know, you can get them both ways. Shields, I've always stuck with the Solene Resilient Shield Array Mark 12. That gives a few nice bonuses there with shield capacity and regeneration rate. So I go with that. Warp core, same thing, gives a bit of additional shield power, a little bit of a speed increase when you're nipping about. Impulse engines, the Jem'Hadar combat impulse engines seem to be the choice. I know they're Mark 10, not Mark 11 or 12, but gives me a decent boost with flight speed and turn rate, and they work quite well. Lastly, we've got the positron deflector array. And as you can see there, it gives a little bit of a boost for the Starship shield emitters, structural integrity, and basically the shield system in general. So that's my loadout. It seemed to work quite well. Just to show you it in practice, If I bring up the map now, let's see where we're close to. Let's make a quick choice here. Let's go to the Beta Dorridar system. See if there's anything in there we can pick a fight with. Now the thing with assault cruisers and destroyers, they are slow moving compared with, you know, the smaller escorts. We don't use cannons, we only use beam arrays on these, but you know, depending on how you do, they're quite effective. Freezer has invited you to join Red Check's Raftnecks. These are fleet invites that pop up every now and again. I'm declining them at the moment. I will join the fleet at some stage, and that will open up a few more things that we can do. But for now, let's get in here. There we go. Wait for this to load. Ooh. Yep, there's weapons fire over there, and it's Klingons. Basically, the Klingons are pissed off the Romulans, and we've got to go and help. So, continue. Back up the speed, target the nearest one, and let's let them. Now, the important thing here is my defensive systems, because we're slow moving. We've got quite a good weapons loadout, I think. Just making sure we don't get beat up too bad. And the idea is try and keep the strongest shield facing the enemy at all times. And keep an eye on the rate as well. You see, if I broadside them, that lets them have all my phaser arrays. Okay, let's rebalance the shields. I seem to have lost my science team skill on this. That one actually gave you a nice shield regeneration bonus. Emergency power to weapons. Gives a bit more punch. There you go, you can have some of that. Bit of critical damage hit there, which is good. Just broadsiding again. That's a Vorchar class attack ship, so they're quite tough. Our starboard shield is down. Emergency power to shields. Gives us a boost up. Swing us about. Yeah, let's have a poke it in, shall we? He's coming to our weapons range. Fire at will. There you go, that's one of them. Okay, I'm losing a bit of hull integrity there. I need to get my shields up. Divert more emergency power to shields. Get rid of this bird of prey quickly. There we go. Got some items to take. Yeah. At this stage, like I said in a previous video, you don't want to be replacing your loadout with the items that you loot. We seriously need to be looking at that later to see if it's going to improve our situation. But anything you loot generally, unless it's a shield battery or something, it's energy credits. Purely energy credits. You can trade them in. These guys are a bit tough. Let's line up another torpedo volley, reduce our speed, try and get our turn rate round a bit quicker. Need to punch a hole in his shields. Right, that's better. Back us up to full speed again. Right, he ain't going to last much longer. There you go, got him. Let's get this guy. Right, he's cloaked and disappeared. He's probably going to be back. He's just giving himself a little respite. He's bloody sneaked up on us, hasn't he? Swine. That's alright. How are we doing? Defeat rival Klingon attackers. So this should be the second wave that we've nearly got rid of. There's another wave jumped in there. Take items, minor components. Always keep them because it helps repair damage to your ship. Let's give ourselves a shield rebalance. Right, heavy bird of prey again. We want to jam their sensors. And we can get in there and start giving it some. And there you go. Right, it's broadside. That seems to be quite a good technique there. Very old naval term, broadside, but it still works quite well today. Just stick the side of your ship to them and let them have it with every weapon. There's this guy again. There you go. So we seem to have quite a powerful weapons loadout. I'm not overly struck on our defensive systems. Maybe something to look at later. We're getting a bashing again, so let's divert emergency power to shields. And let's call in support. Note that when our hull strength gets down to 50%, we can call in another cruiser to assist us, which is Noble class cruiser just jumped into view. So that should give us a bit of a leg up. Fire at will. That sends our phaser beams or plasma beams everywhere. Let's just do a running attack. Try and put a bit of distance between us and them, because they're giving us a bit of a bashing. Oh, here it comes. Right. Emergency power to weapons now. We can finish one of these guys. No, I've been done. I'll be alright as long as I don't get out of there. Ah, they got me. I think I bit off a little bit more than I could chew there. I'll just wait till we respawn, and I will not make that mistake again. Alright, let's see. If we go for this guy, because he seems to be singled out. Just let him have it. Both barrels. There we go. Broadside him. Always broadside him. Another quantum torpedo and another one. Got him. Oh, that might come in handy. That's got that guy too. Right, who's next? Him. He ain't going to last much longer. There we go. Another broadside. Another broadside. There we go. Right. So, let's get our shields back up. Full power of the weapon systems. We want a torpedo volley. Straight up him. And these heavy birds of prey are a nuisance, but once you get into them, they're not that difficult to get rid of. go. Right, where's the other one? There he is. Won't take long to sort this guy out. Rival to douche fighter. Yeah, that won't take long. Bye bye. Done. We've got an accolade there. Maintaining order. Take. Alright. Nice bit of loot there as well. But I can take a look at that some other time. Right, depart system. Okay. So that, guys, gives you a overview of the Sovereign class weapons loadout, or what I believe to be a good loadout. And it also shows you it in practice as well. Just want to give you an added little bonus that I've been playing around with. You've probably seen in one of my other videos that you can walk around the interior of your Starship as well. So if I say visit Starship Bridge, and okay, watch what happens. It's the only thing I don't like about this game. It takes a while to load sometimes. We're getting there. We're getting there. I hope you liked the loadout that I chose, and hope you find it useful. If you have any other suggestions or any other ideas, please leave a comment on this video. You know, we're all in this together and we can swap ideas and play about, but I found that worked quite well. I don't know what you think, and it's quite a good ship as well. Here we go. There's my bridge. When I was going through the customization of the bridge consoles, I found this one, and to me it did look a lot like a very familiar bridge that you've probably seen before. It's quite a, well, in my view, it's quite a close representation of the next generation. The USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. I thought it was quite good. And you can change this loadout to pretty much whatever you like. Anyway, I'm going to take a seat. I hope you like what you saw. As I said, that's my loadout that I like. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Please subscribe, share with your friends. That's what I'm here for, to try and help you out, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye bye for now.